Hari Om, Namaskar to all of you. Tomorrow is Ashadha Amavasya. Some call it South and all, in Tamil Nadu they call it Adi Amavasya. Today they say Adi Periku. They will make mixed rice. Different types of mixed rice. They will go to the banks of Kaveri. They will pray to Lord, offering all that, and then they will eat. Some practices of some people, some community, many communities join for this Adi Periku on the banks of. That way, Bharata Desham, we have certain very unique things. Forefathers are very, very important, whether you believe in existence of Bhagavan or not. You may not believe. Okay, no problem. But definitely you must be believing in the concept of ancestors and forefathers. Because you have hailed his blood, my parents' blood, and their blood is their parents', and that it goes on. So this is a mixture of all that in my family. It must be in your family also, the same thing. Amavasya is a day when we really offer prayers to our forefathers, ancestors. They say that is the day on which they come down to the earth and they keep looking at their progenies, whether they are offering the necessary prayers or not. That's the faith. Whether you remember them. Prayer is more a sort of thanksgiving, it's a sort of remembrance. When you pray to Lord, it means it's thanksgiving. Such a beautiful life you have given us. Like that, praying to ancestors, forefathers. Thank you so much, father, mother, grandfather, great-grandmother, great-grandfather, and so on. Thank you very much. Today I am here because of you people. Thanks a lot. We offer prayers. The faith is the forefathers come back and they are born in the family. They may be born in our family, they may be born in some siblings' family, or they may be born anywhere else also, we don't know. So, we pray to them, please come back. You were also one among that lineage and you were reborn, you were a Pitru long back. That is why today you are here. Because prayers were offered for you. Prayers were offered for your clan. The Jiva Pitru, the master of the clan, your family, has permitted you to be born. Or with his blessings you were born. So we are also offering prayers, and I had put one small note in Facebook in our group. Lot of people, known people, unknown people, they have all given their names. Yes, they will all be taken into consideration and the prayers will be offered tomorrow. I had mentioned there, any dakshina you want to send, you know already the account number you can send. Yeah, we offer some dakshinas to the Brahmins. Of Of course, when a Brahmin comes home, when he does some puja panaskara, you do ask him how much we should pay as dakshina for the work he does. It's not a salary. It's not a job. He's doing a service for you. For that you give him dakshina. And he takes it gracefully. So you may ask him, because he would have spent a lot of money on getting some materials for the puja, or he might have brought somebody. Normally in some advanced pujas, even in Amavasya also, we can do it during Malay Bhaksham, during Adi Amavasya, Ashad Amavasya and all, because it is the first Amavasya in the Dakshinayana Punya Kala. Uttarayanam is Devatas, Dakshinayana is Pitrus. It's the first one. Of course, they will even keep another Brahmin and they will make him as your father, grandfather, great-grandfather. He will be given that designation. The spirits of your ancestors will go inside him at that point of time. And he will be offered food with mantras. He will be prostrated. All these things, the Brahmins do it. Okay. Yeah, they will be spending some money, they will be spending sizable money. So naturally you will be asking him how much should be paid and you will be paying it. But the problem comes when you ask me how much I should give you. Many people called me. In fact, they asked me, what is the dakshina? Anybody asks me what is the dakshina to be given, I tell them, you need not give anything. Don't worry. It's not compulsory. You don't worry about it. You just send the particulars. I cannot tell you, no, you give me this much, you give me that much. It is dakshina. Yeah, things are costly. You yourself have to calculate all that and you must give. I cannot demand that this is the amount I am paying to people, so you please pay me. No, that's not possible as a guru. The guru has a right to ask, but whether to invoke it or not is his prerogative, and I don't invoke it. So when you ask me about dakshina, I say I don't need it. Because you don't go to a guru and ask how much dakshina I should give. You give how much ever you give. Even if you give your entire life, property, whatever you have earned, that's not enough for what he does. Guru madhye sthito vishvam. Vishwa madhye sthito guru. Guru vishvam nacha anyosti. Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Guru madhye sthito vishvam. The entire universe is within the Guru. Vishwa madhye sthito guru. In the center of the universe is the Guru. Guru Vishwam Nacha Anyosti. There is no difference between this entire creation and the Guru. Salutations and prostrations. Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha to such a Guru. The Guru is so vast. Guru is so big. Guru is beyond everything. Such a person who don't go to Guru, who is almost respected as Swayam Datta himself, you don't go and ask him how much I should pay. That will look very odd. I can understand sometimes our people do not know things. Ignorance. Out of ignorance you ask. Okay. So when you ask, my response is, You don't need to give anything. You don't need to give anything. The respect and reverence what we show to our gurus, forefathers, ancestors, is in turn a great blessing to us. It's a blessing. The reverence you show to them itself is a grace. Not everybody gets an opportunity to show that kind of a reverence to a master, because there may not be any school at all. Of course, there is no necessity that you have to be in a school of thought. You have to be with a master to live this life. You don't need it. But there may be a few fortunate people who may be with a master. With such a master, when you have a school, you have a master under whom you follow his principles and ideologies. You implement them in life and it betters your life. See, religion is pro-life. Religion is not anti-life. A present life is very, very important. Of course, there is a future. But what has been given to you now, present, that's why it's called present. It's a gift. It's a present. Of course, it is present. You don't worry about it. It's master's job. So the present life is very important. To live this present life, joyously, the Guru stands with you. Of course, you go to him or you hear his discourse, lectures. You go to him, you talk to him. You may have some problems. Maybe mundane, maybe spiritual, whatever it is. You have somebody to guide you. Guiding means guarding. When the Guru guides, he guards you. Whatever he says is pure Satya. It's very true. And the faith you have in him, when you have love on him, the faith also will be there. Unconditional love on the Guru brings in Mahavishwasam, the great faith in him, to lead the life the way he guides. It's useful many times in many ways. Sometimes you will go with some past garbage. Something might have happened in your family to the Guru. You will go and tell him this happened a few years back and it has hurt me. The Guru will have his own way of pacifying you. He will have his own way. He will pacify you. He will pacify you. He will make you to understand that or ignore that. And he will bring you out of that negativity and pessimism, the gloomy past, which is haunting you. Because Guru is pure light. In the darkness, he comes as a light to illuminate all the directions in your mind. Ishvaro Guru Atma iti hidese. Ishvara and Atma cannot be, we cannot perceive it. But Guru, you can see flesh and blood. It seems this flesh and blood is nothing else but on par with Ishvara and Atman. Such a person is the Guru. So the Guru guides you. To such a Guru, if you are going to ask how much of dakshina I should give, the whole cosmos is not enough. Of course, you have your own limitations, you have your own life, you have your own shortcomings. But when it comes to the Guru, you are not supposed to look at your limitations. If you are a true disciple, you go beyond all your limitations. I was asking somebody casually, I never ask, but I was just there, just like that day. Sometimes we are also cranky. I was just asking. Narsimhavadi, we are going to build the great Prayoga Narsimha, who is going to help thousands and millions of billions of generations. Lot of aksharas are going to be seated with him. It is going to be a seat of power, harmony, peace, happiness, comforts. To such a temple, you have to contribute. I said somebody. I was just telling you, please contribute. He was talking about his problems. He said, this problem I have, that problem I have. He did not understand that among his problems, Guru is also a problem. Had he included me in the list of problems, then I would have also got, because he got some golden bangles for his wife, because she was asking, and that was a big problem for him. And he applied some loan, local loan with some bank, and he had got some money, and he went to some shop and got bangles, and she is very happy. His mother wanted to visit Chardham. He did not have money. He applied for loan and he got her. She went for Chardham and brought a lot of punyam for him and the family. His children cannot afford, he cannot afford to put them in a private school. He has put them in a private school. He is maintaining them. He is borrowing money for all that. Of course, he is earning money and he is paying installments and all that. But when it came to the Guru, now he says, I had to deal with my wife's problem, I had to deal with my mother's problem, I had to deal with my children's problem. So I said, please include me in the list. Include me also in the list. Let the Guru also be a problem. Many of us do not consider Guru as a part of our family. Guru is more like a problem solver. Whenever I go, he should listen to me and solve my problems. Your Guru is also a prayogi. The other day somebody was talking about exit plan. From the office exit. I said, more important is exit plan of life have you got. You have exit plan of office. Because after another 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, you are going to retire, you must have this kind of a money, that kind of a money. You invest in this, you invest in that. After retirement, this money comes so that you get some pension out of it. All these things, these are all exit plan, like that. For life, exit plan. Yeah. We all take for granted that as though we are going back to the source. But many times I see a lot of souls here and there hanging. As a prayogi, we have to push the souls into the Pitraloka. Leave alone reaching the Lord. There are a lot of people saying we will reach the Lord. How many of them reach the Lord? Lord only knows. Even going up to Pitraloka, you are very lucky, without any help. So the ancestors need to be convinced. Ancestors, if you have to be taken back into the family, are you coming back as a same asset? Or are you coming back as a transformed asset? If the transformation in you was positive and it is going to be helpful for the family, the Pitrus will right away accept it. But if the transformation was not positive, or things have been done which affects the clan itself, then you are going back. Your means I don't mean you. It's a normal way of my discussion. I and you is very normally we use. When I use I, it doesn't mean that I am very egoistic or something like that. Okay, it's a better way of conveying. That's why I use you. It doesn't mean you. So, you must be having some good karmas. You must be having things which are more positive for the furtherance of the family. You belong to a particular family, to a clan. So, whether you will be really, or you are going to be a liability. Why should they take a person who will be a liability to the entire clan? The prayogi comes here. The liability he takes. What all nonsense have been done by the person X in his life have to be taken by the prayogi as a master. And he paves way to see that you reach the Pitraloka, so that you can be reborn once again. People will say, why we must be reborn and we need not be reborn. We want to go Narayan. Yes, you can go. Absolutely, your thought is very, very sincere and I appreciate it. But will you go? Is a very big question mark. Never a person has taken care of the family, never he has taken care of anything, never he has taken care of any elders. Such souls find it very difficult. So the best exit plan is to have a prayogi with you. So Adi Amavasya, tomorrow we are going to perform the Amavasya thing, and I just thought I should just inform you. Of course, on August 19th you have the Pradishta. Morning time we will have August 19th. We will start the Pradishta with the Yantra Pradishta and some very major shalagrams which will be done by us. After keeping Narasimha in the center, all the Pitrus of all clans who are going to bring about 78% of the Aksharas will be standing around Narasimha. And they will be praying, they will be praising the Lord. Your clan is covered, you are going to get covered. It's going to be such an event. I am going to ask you to bring the shalagram and then we will place it around. Before that, 17th and 18th, 2 days, I have got some preliminary works to do. Before we do it on 19th, 18th, we are going to have a Sankalpam also for this. It is all concerning ancestors. You have Janardana Swami there. In Narsamavadi, the first register what we did was Janardana. Mahamitru Narayana for your next life and Bhoga Janardana for the present life. With a lot of salagrams we have, you cannot find another temple across anywhere in this world where the Pradishta has been done this way, according to Prayoga Shastra. Of course, every temple has got its own beauty. I don't deny that. Ours has got its own. Ours more, we are more towards the ancestors. That's why Alvar Acharya said, Yandai, Tandai, Tandai, Tam Muttappan, he says. Somewhere my father's, somewhere grandfather was Nrsimha. Nrsimha is more oriented towards the family. So, he was itchy, Nrsimha was there. He was my father, he was my mother. Of the entire clan, entire families, entire Pitrus, the Lord himself is lying on Adisesha. Adisesha is nothing else but the head of the Pitrus. He uses that as his bed to lie down. He lies down on Adisesha. The Pitrus are holding the Lord. Out of 33 Koti Devatas, 31 Koti Devatas belong to the Pitrus. Ashtavasus, 8 Vasus, Ekadasa Rudra, 11 Rudras, Dwadasa Aditya, 12 Adityas, different sons, total 31 into 1 crore each. 31 crores of Pitru Devata. Only 2 crores of the other Devatas. To that extent, Pitru Devatas are given importance by the Lord. And he himself sleeps on them. On Adisesha he sleeps. So we have Janardana there first, then we are having the Prayoga Nrsimha, purely concerning everywhere Pitrus. In anything and everything it is only the ancestors. Some people say marriage has not happened, some people say we don't have children, some people say my business is not working well, some people say in office I have a lot of pressure, stress. Some people say in office I don't get promotion. Some people say I am not able to build a house. Some people say there is a family dispute on account of which all our lands are in the court, disputes in the court. The family members are not coming together to solve the dispute. Like this, anything you say is connected with the Pitrus. There is something to do with the Pitrus, that's why this is all hanging. Sometimes properties they are not able to sell. They are not able to sell. They want to sell some properties or there, some ancestral properties or something which was purchased for investment. Subsequently, they are not able to sell and make money out of it when they really need money. Sometimes kids don't study properly. We want them to study well and come up well and earn well. Job opportunities, educational qualification. good health. Health is not all right, even then it is the Pitrus. What is affecting what? Which Pitru has got affected, on account of which in the present generation they are undergoing this disease or ailment. Everything is concerned with the Pitrus. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Shatamanam bhavati shatayu purushas satendriya ayu Shevendriye pratiteshtati. Live life, happy life. Thank you. See you some other time. Bye.